Welcome back to Third Phase of Moon. Blake Cousins, we've got the special UFO report for you tonight. Buckle up. We're looking at the phenomenon right now. What is going on above the lunar surface? Guys, I want to get your comments as well as we go through the videos tonight. Just leave those comments coming. We want to get your opinions, but we're getting a side-by-side comparison, a close-up look of what an amateur astronomer captured of what looks to be some kind of, I don't know, undocking of a UFO from a massive UFO. We have two UFOs in one shot. We don't know what they are, but if this video is authentic, we're looking at something that could be smoking gun. Again, we're looking at a close look of whatever is being told in this video. Somebody captured the money shot. If this is, again, legitimate, we got to find out who captured this, see what they have to say, maybe get the metadata with this video, because we're looking at two objects. One of them that seems to basically surface the moon itself. It actually lands on the moon, or is it behind the moon? I'm not exactly sure. It's hard from this perspective, but we can clearly see two ships. One almost, I don't know, is this a secret Space Force program, a secret space program? I don't know. Maybe Space Force is up to something. They're not telling us. NASA, Elon Musk. It's just hard to tell when we're looking at this. But again, it's something to behold. And guys, there's something going on above the lunar surface. Whether this video is legitimate, I believe we got to scrutinize this one a little bit more, but it's looking pretty good. We're seeing the atmosphere. Are these cloud layers kind of over the lens itself at approximately 10 to 20,000 feet above the person shooting this with his telescope, shooting through the clouds and capturing this event close to the moon, right above the surface. Guys, this is incredible footage. Now, there's another video I want to show you guys. It's interesting stuff. Apparently, it's some kind of plasmic orb doing erratic maneuvers captured on a surveillance cam. Guys, take a look at this. All right, this video came into my email. Somebody says, hey, take a look at it. What are we looking at? I'm not exactly sure. If what we're looking at is some kind of surveillance video, or maybe somebody with a telescope, guys, help me out on this. I don't have much information. Hopefully we could find out together. What is the source of the video? What kind of format is this shot on? But we're looking at some kind of plasmic orb, and it seemingly is defying the laws of physics, as some would say. I don't know. It's very bizarre. If this is some kind of craft up in the sky and it's moving like this, I don't know what it could be. Definitely, it's a UFO, in my opinion. Something we should share, something we should ask more questions about. But in my opinion, this is authentic stuff. Again, let's find out more. Maybe you could help us in the comments. What kind of format is this shot on? And maybe we could discover a little bit more information about this one. Now, let's move on to the next one. I told you we got a lot of UFOs tonight, so guys, take a look at this. We've got a broad daylight flying saucer. You can't ask for more clear footage than this. People claim that everything's shot on a potato, but every once in a while you get the great shots. Somebody captured a metallic flying disc up in the sky, in my opinion. This doesn't look like any kind of balloon. You can see that this is some kind of disc shape, and what's the propulsion behind it? I have no clue, but it's definitely exotic, in my opinion. There's no noise whatsoever. You can see it cross over the power lines and then across the tree line there, and gets out of view. We're going to get some close-ups on this, a side-by-side comparison, and I want to get your thoughts once again. Broad daylight footage. Flying saucer, UFOs. I told you, you're in for a ride tonight. I'm hoping you guys are enjoying this episode. We've been really busy working on a lot of documentaries behind the scenes, but we want to bring you the UFOs as they come into third phase of moon. So guys, let me know what you think of this. Again, the propulsion, I don't see any prop propeller blades. I don't think this is some kind of balloon. What's keeping it up in the air, I have no idea, but I speculate that this thing is about possibly 15 to 20 feet in diameter. Guys, I want to get your thoughts here. Now, again, we've got more videos coming into third phase of moon, so let's just roll the next one right now, or you could just say, let's bring it in. Guys, take a look at this. When you're at 30,000 feet, flying in a commercial airliner and you have the window seat, always keep your eyes out. You never know what you're going to see. And in this case, something caught the passenger's eye, smart enough to pull out their phone and capture this, again, possible disc-shaped object. It almost resembles the gimbal, as you remember some of the leaked videos coming in from these fighter pilots. But this one isn't oscillating or rotating. It's perfectly in a straight plane on an axis. In my opinion, this thing is quite large, and if there's any propulsion, is it moving or is it stationary in the sky? I propose that maybe the plane is moving at approximately 500 something miles an hour, and this thing is just stationary in the sky, or maybe rising a little bit, and as the airplane passes by this object, it appears this parallax perspective, creating this illusion that this thing is actually moving. I'm not exactly sure. What if the airplane hit this? Airplane pilots are seeing some strange things, and there's a lot of junk in the air. Is this junk, or is this some kind of surveillance drone of some type up at 30,000 feet? I'm not exactly sure, but it is, again, a broad daylight sighting. We're getting a good close-up of this stuff, and we're analyzing the videos as they come in so we can share it with you to the world and hopefully get some answers. Most of the time, there's not much answers given to us. We're just giving it to you as it rolls in. once again, another shot from a passenger at 30,000 feet in the air, capturing something that we can't explain. Guys, I want to get your opinions. Now, let's get to the next video. This one's pretty cool. Plasmic, organic, biological in a forest. Guys, take a look at this. So I like this one. It captured somebody's curiosity. They took out their camera and this plasmic illuminated light off in the distance and just kind of above the tree line. Seems as it just kind of pirouettes around it. Very subtle in its nature of movement, but very peculiar. I don't know what it could be. Could this be some kind of plasmic orb, some kind of static electricity, a phenomenon? Ball lightning, I don't know, but it's definitely super cool. Could you imagine being out there and something like this happens? And you can tell this is broad daylight. Whatever it is, it's bright. And I can't tell you exactly if we see these kind of videos very often. It brings to mind something that we put up maybe about 7 years ago. We saw something very similar, but this is very interesting footage as we get a closer look. Is it biological in nature? Is it some kind of a spirit? I don't know. Again, the phenomenon is very strange out there, and you just never know what you're going to see when you watch Third Phase of Moon. We don't even know what we're going to see when pretty much day to day it comes in all the time. And guys, let me tell you about submitting your videos. If you've captured something amazing, just upload it to YouTube, copy paste that link to my email. It's in the description. We'll take a look at everything. And if it's good, we're going to share it, just like this one. This is pretty incredible stuff, what we're looking at right now. So what could it be? Again, ball lightning comes to mind, possible biological in nature, but again, the answers are unknown here. And it is quite interesting what's going on around our planet. Obviously, it's been a wild week. I'm sure everybody's aware of what went down in our United States of America. A lot of things. People dropping out of presidencies, new things happening every day. It's crazy, but we're staying on top of the UFO phenomenon. And guys, I want you guys to definitely, if you're interested in the Men in Black, the cover-up, the deep state hiding, suppressing this kind of information. There's these guys, they're called the Men in Black. We made a documentary about it. Here's the trailer. Take a look.
Yeah, it all seems pretty horrible, especially if they threaten you or threaten your family, and you're not sure if they're from another planet or not.
Men in Black is a concept that's been in the UFO field since really the beginning of the UFO field, essentially.
What is the true mission of the Men in Black? Is it the suppression of information regarding UFOs and extraterrestrials?
Albert K. Bender founded the International Flying Saucer Bureau in 1952 during the big UFO flap. Now, these figures were very dark in nature. They were wearing hats, almost like a fedora style, and they had glowing eyes.
What Jacobs said in the aftermath of that was that he was subject to a range of harassment type of activities. Some of these things would include threatening phone calls at all times of the day, and even to vandalism against his property damage.
There is no more exciting story that I could write or Aviation Week could publish than to say, at last, we've come across one UFO report that cannot be explained in prosaic terms. Maybe this is an alien spaceship. Biggest story of all time.
Take Richard Doty, former special agent of the Air Force who was tasked with infiltrating the UFO community to instill doubt and misinformation of UFO encounters.
Men in Black have always been present in the UFO community since back in the 50s and 60s.
This story follows an age-old pattern of a prominent Men in Black cover-up. A UFO incident occurs. Experiencers witness something that shouldn't exist in our conventionally understood reality.
That's right. Who Saw the Men in Black? It's available right now. It's actually free on Tubi, and we're going to be supplying the original links, or if you prefer Amazon, we're going to also supply that link below. Again, we spent some time delving into the Men in Black. It's a fun documentary, but it kind of gives a historic telling of these kind of shady dudes, and they're definitely shady. It's not like the movie The Men in Black. These guys it's not comedy, it's deadly serious. So I suggest you guys watch it if you want to catch up on some history of the Men in Black and what they possibly could be up to now. Also, I want you guys to check out our 4-part series to our latest comic book, Battle for Disclosure. The issues are out. Take a look at this. That's Battle for Disclosure, the 4-part series. First one's Specimen 95. The second one is Battle for Disclosure, Air Force One Down. The third one is Battle for Disclosure, Escape from Area 51. And the fourth, and the climatic conclusion to Battle for Disclosure, UFO Endgame. So take a look. It's available on Amazon right now or Kindle. The links are below. Like I said, if you've captured anything amazing, send it to us. Be safe, everybody. We'll see you next time.